Good morning from Roccoco headquarters. I'm Jacine Greenwood. I'm the founder of Roccoco Botanicals and the CEO. So today I want to address barrier repair. So when we first started Roccoco, one of the things that we were focused on was making sure that the skin barrier was intact, because we found that there were many products on the market that were barrier disruptive, especially because we have a family history in our family of eczema. So I just want to run through why barrier repair is not always the solution for a skin issue. Now, that sounds contradictory considering that we do focus on barrier repair, but I just want to explain why you should be using the correct products for your specific skin condition. So when we've designed Roccoco, we've designed every single product that we produced, we've designed it to aid in the repair of the barrier. From the cleansers that you're using, to the essences that follow, to the moisturizers as well, those three things all aid in barrier repair, and some of our serums do as well. So regardless of whether you've got rosacea, whether you've got acne, or whether you've got some other skin condition, those products will actually allow your skin barrier to repair. So I'm just going to go through some of our products here. So Intense CPR was originally designed for a steroid replacement for severely inflamed skins. Now, it's not acne safe. However, for severe inflammation, they don't get acne, and they really need those powerful anti-inflammatories to suppress inflammation. So this is great for people who have true rosacea, as in they never break out, or for people who have really severe inflamed eczema or severe psoriasis. But this by itself is not enough, because it's not a preventer, it's more of an immediate reliever per se. So it suppresses inflammation and it helps reduce itching and things like that. Your CPR cream is your product if you have barrier disruption that should be getting used on a daily basis. Now, this was designed for eczema. It was also designed for psoriasis, and you can use it as a general body moisturizer, but this is primarily what it was designed for. Can you use it on the face? You could, but there's absolutely really no need for it, because if you're using the correct products to treat your skin condition, you won't need CPR on the face at all. It was designed as a body product. Now, what makes it unique is that the sugar molecules in it actually bind to the skin like fake tan, which means that they cannot be washed off. And the value of this is for the skin is it binds moisture into the skin and it regulates the cellular turnover, particularly for psoriasis. So for people who have psoriasis, their skin cells are turning over every 1.5 days instead of every 14. And because of this, they actually don't get to form a proper cell envelope. And as a consequence of that, they are lacking the ceramides and the natural moisturizing factors in the skin that they actually need. And the only way that you can truly correct psoriasis is by increasing a molecule called filigran. And this is the product that actually does this, in particular for eczema. So that's why that was designed. It wasn't designed to treat acne, and neither was Rescue Balm either. So Rescue Balm, again, is our acne-safe, non-steroidal alternative for inflammation. So this was actually designed to alleviate the need for corticosteroids or prednisone or a steroid to treat severe inflammation or a flare-up. So again, this is what this was designed for. It has ceramides and cholesterol in it. It will repair the barrier. So it's great for eczema, psoriasis, or atopic conditions where you've got like a dermatitis or anything like that. Now, what does it not work for? This will not treat acne. This will also not treat seborrheic dermatitis. It's not designed to treat it. So with acne, I will just go through it, and it won't also treat rosacea, can I show you? So With acne, what's actually happening, you can get barrier impairment with acne. A lot of the times it's the products that they're using on their skin. But one of the primary reasons you get barrier disruption with acne is because there's so much sebum being outputted into the skin. So the first thing that you need to do is actually decrease the sebum, because whilst the sebum remains high, what actually happens is the essential fatty acids that are in your skin are being diluted. And what that does is it causes flaking inside the follicle, which causes you to clog. So that's the first thing that you should be doing. Hydration of the skin is really crucial for an acne client, because if you have lesions on your skin, and a lesion is a wound, they won't heal well if they're dehydrated. However, if you are using a correct prescription, your skin shouldn't be feeling dehydrated anyway. Our eruption emulsion cream does have ceramides, in particular phytosphingosine, which is a potent anti-acne molecule, as well as a natural skin identical ceramide that helps to replenish the barrier of the skin. So using barrier repair will not actually treat the acne. The cause of the hyperproliferation, besides the excess sebum, is because an acne skin is deficient in vitamin A, and our body depletes it and uses it rapidly. So hence why all of our acne products have vitamin A alternatives to regulate normal cell function. So this is crucial for actually getting on top of acne. With a rosacea client, they also experience barrier impairment, and we have seen therapists struggle for years by using another product that is barrier repair, and then they wonder why they can't get rid of their rosacea. The thing is, rosacea is a barrier. The barrier impairment is a side effect of an internal cause. They're not missing necessarily ceramides in their skin. They're actually having an overactive immune response. And by doing barrier repair, you do not address the overproduction of Demodex mites. It doesn't change it. You also don't change the overexpression of capillary formation or inflammatory markers in the skin, because repairing the barrier only fixes the barrier. It doesn't actually address the root cause of rosacea. And the same occurs with seborrheic dermatitis. And the reason why I say this is because since about July last year, I have been suffering from seborrheic dermatitis. Now mine is almost gone, but I had at one point my entire face inflamed. It was going up into my hairline, behind my ears, and also into my scalp. Now, we tried Rescue Balm, we tried our CPR, and it did not correct it. And the reason why it did not correct it is because it's an overgrowth of Malassezia, and none of these products will address that at all. And what's happening with seborrheic dermatitis is the Malassezia is consuming any of the lipids in the skin, and it's consuming them and digesting them, and then what it's doing is it's excreting this inflammatory compound onto the skin, which causes the barrier disruption. So simply just targeting the Malassezia is not enough either. We have had to do a combination of factors. Now, there is not a product currently out for seborrheic dermatitis because it is something that we have been working on. However, I just want to explain to you, if you do happen to have seborrheic dermatitis, you can get some minor relief from some of these products, but it will not clear it fully because it doesn't have the right active ingredients in it to do it. We support barrier repair of the skin, but there needs to be made sure that people are aware that barrier repair just does not fix everything. There seems to be this myth that if you repair the barrier, everything goes away. That isn't true. It will only work if it's eczema or it's psoriasis and it's an atopic condition. That is when barrier repair works beautifully. It doesn't work for rosacea, it doesn't work for acne, and it does not work for seborrheic dermatitis either. So if you have any questions or if you would like any assistance, please pop your comments in the chat below. We'd be more than happy to assist you.